and almost 7. So you'll have some further entertainment, and they will be in that pool for sure. What in the fuck?
That's only one of them. And, they talk about,
and that's a real confirmed email,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
But listen, here's the problem. So I have NYPD telling me before the election, like a month before, yes, we're investigating Weiner, child porn photos.
Go back to that, please. I want to see
not just of kids out on the internet, but kids he's communicating with, and their parents are basically letting them communicate with him. So I'm told this by NYPD detectives. I mean, the Secret Service gave me information about how Hillary was collapsing all the time. Remember, we reported that, and then it got caught on tape. So all this stuff goes on and on and on. And so I'm not saying half the people or 90% of them, are guilty or innocent in all this. All I know is we start covering it, start asking questions. They then divert off into somebody on a 4chan forum pointing out there was some email about a meeting at some pizza place in D.C. where top Democrats go. They then turn the whole thing into I'm blaming some pizza place. I'm sending shooters in to shoot people at a pizza place. Make up all this crazy-ass crap when I never even said any of that. And then you go back to me 2 months ago, 3 months ago, I said the police have told me they're investigating Weiner for pedophilia and child porn when it was not in the news. Now notice it's in the news. What I'm saying is, I got this from police.
Slow down before we get away from this, because I got to go back to that. There was a quote up there that Jamie pulled up that I wanted to read. The one on the lower bottom about this. Now, these are the emails that you were talking about, and these are 100% confirmed emails. Go back to that one that was on the bottom. Scroll down.
And again, I'm not saying any of these people are guilty.
Yeah, what is that?
I'm saying this is the controversy.
Okay, hold on a second here. So 6 grown-ups with 2 toddlers and 2 infants spread throughout the house, and sure enough, one of the toddlers was rubbing my nose at 5:45. What the fuck does that mean?
The FBI has a whole
Parents got back to retrieve the children. They threw in the towel. And what? I don't know, man. This is I don't know what the fuck those emails mean. But let's just now. I mean, everybody wants to immediately shoo this away as disgusting.
But then
hold
in
on
the
a second.
middle of it,
Impossible. But we're talking about 2 very specific proven cases,
yes.
right? Pastor proven, Sandusky proven. Real, huge, elite, powerful people that were also active pedophiles, right?
Yes.
So that's a fact.
Who know each other and are buddies. And then you've got Podesta's brother, who's big in Washington, in an article in 2007 in the Washington Post. I'm trying to give you the exact headline, which was something like Radical Arc or something. And it's like naked photos of the neighborhood kids in their house, and then they're showing it, throwing it in your face. It's just crazy. But that's not even stuff I get into.
But there is something to that, because some of his artwork was super disturbing that he had in his house, like little kids with their pink butts.
Yeah.
They were in their underwear, and it looked like they had been paddled.
Yes.
And they were all standing there with their butts facing.
See,
it's
as usual,
very bizarre.
Joe knows more about this than I do. See, and that's all I do is cover these little things. So let me give you the new news.
So that is real.
The government got pissed off about this. The pedophile rings have gotten so big that the intelligence agencies began to leak all this info. And they knew Hillary was planning to steal the election. She did steal 5 states, according to the experts.
How did she do that? What do you mean? But let's
They
not
tried to break into 6 states.
Let's not go on these long rants where there's a bunch of different statements that need to be addressed.
Sure.
So let's just, from right there, you gotta get to that. Like, how did she steal 5 states? You can't kind of gloss over that.
Okay, no, she tried to.
How did she
tried to steal 6 states. She did steal 5 states. Well, Bev Harris, who's a big liberal, big Democrat, at the HBO documentary Hacking Democracy.
Right.
She's the leading expert. She was actually, a month before the election, through whistleblowers, got the actual code that had been loaded on machines all across the country. You should have her in studio to steal the elections.
I saw Hacking Democracy, and I saw that they did engineer those voting machines so that you could have a third-party input and change it. And they did it live on the show.
And that was a decade ago with Bush. This is new.
Okay.
So she's the top election fraud expert. So she comes on my show. The story's on Infowars.com. And she says, we've got evidence. And then I had the hacking experts on, and I had the industry whistleblowers on, and I had the county officials on. At every level, we have the fraud proven that Democrat-connected groups were already loading code onto machines all over the country, but it's different companies, but about, I think it was 18% of the machines in the country, to be able to remotely break in and flip votes. So, because they were aware of that, a bunch of states were waiting and watching, and Homeland Security broke in live into 6 states and kept trying to flip the results, and they even have screenshots and videos of them in the computers, in there clicking and doing it all. There's major investigations going on. You hear the news going, Trump's crazy. He claims illegals voted, to make it about illegals. That was one statement in a larger election fraud deal of actual computers. So Trump knows about all this. So she comes on and says they're planning this fraud. Then she comes on after the election and she says, yes, it's clear. Here's where precincts closed. Here's where all this happened, where 100% went for Hillary, or right after it closed, all the votes that then came in were 100% for Hillary. They didn't even care. But the landslide was so big for Trump, they couldn't steal it. She successfully stole 5 states. She tried to break into 6 others, or her controllers did, and got blocked. The tsunami for Trump was so huge, with the real polling we can break down later, that they still weren't able to steal it. And now patriots inside U.S. intelligence agencies are preparing to roll up the pedophile networks nationwide. That's why you've seen arrests in Pennsylvania, arrests in L.A.
I haven't seen these arrests. Who's getting arrested?
It's just now breaking, and it's big institutionalized.
474 arrests, 28 sexually exploited children rescued during statewide human traffic operation.
They're getting down now.
Holy shit.
There's a takeover, right?
Holy shit, but look at the numbers there. 474 people arrested.
But they're only rolling up the Renfields that get the people for the psychic vampires. You understand?
Lock up the night with one pussy right now who know right. So all the people that thought that this idea that, whether they tried to make it ridiculous by calling it Pizzagate or connecting it to a pizza place, everybody that thought that was ridiculous. It is not ridiculous that there could potentially be some sort of a pedophile ring.
And see how they trick us,
not
though.
ridiculous.
See how they trick us. They go pick some pizza place, probably have their people go on, make comments on some message board. CNN, New York Times, Washington Post, the same day come out and say, all the emails are discredited from New York and California and Hawaii because there's this innocent pizza place over here that some of the Democrats go to, and they're all saying that's where the pedophiles are at. Okay, so then the internet all goes and looks at that and starts trying to disprove MSM that, oh, there must be something going on there. So then that turns that all into the big quagmire as a smokescreen from all the admitted stuff that's happening. Because again, I was told by my NYPD high-level sources that they've got all this stuff on Wiener's computer that just got scooped up, during the whole hacking story and the whole story about Hillary and the unsecure server, and that was being blocked by Obama, and that as soon as Trump got in, they would go back after Wiener. Then I was told by a former section chief from the CIA that indeed this was an operation they were running against him to start leaking all this. And so what you're beginning to see is the beginning of all the pedophilia
a petition is being made to the Vincentian public to put aside all political differences in order to keep BDS nICE Radio on air. The owner of the radio station, along with his lawyers, held a media conference this morning, appealing for support for a fund they have set up to assist in covering the cost of a judgment handed down by the law court against the station. Lawyer Kate Bacchus-Brown, in her appeal, says nICE Radio is a not-for-profit institution that has contributed immensely towards the development of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and now it needs the help of the Vincentian community.
No one wants to be a fool, and no one wants to be someone who's talking about
has become a national institution in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. David Freitas is not about profit. If he was all about profit, he could simply have cut out his political programs and get all the advertisements come flooding back. But he's a man with a conviction who believes that there should be freedom of expression, that the other side must be told. And as we have said, the politics is just a very small part of nICE Radio. For my part, I am greatly motivated by the number of programs that nICE Radio has aired, sponsored by the Universal Peace Federation and Women's Federation for World Peace, of which I am the local leader, where we try to impart the word of God many times free of charge. And this, more than anything else, is what is motivating me to call for the Savior, to save nICE Radio.
Owner and manager of the company, Douglas DeFreitas, says there is much at stake to lose.
Kids who are abused.
Just like Sandusky ran a abused.
If I'm unable to earn an income, then I will lose my home because I can't pay my mortgage. But all my other investments are in the company, because the company is what owns the station. It's not just the radio station.
He was raping
8-year-olds in the showers at noon on Saturday at the field house.
Someone who worked there found it, watched it happen. It walked in on them. literally, and that's what
We
it
have
all
to
fell
look
apart.
at
That's
They're
what always
doing it
happens.
so
These guys get
blatantly.
more and more
to
arrogant. It's all I'm
time.
telling you is I'm not saying anybody's guilty of
NICE
these thousands of emails.
Radio
You go
in
read them and it's like, the last
2011
walnut
given
sauce you
an
brought wasn't very good. Oh, well,
ultimatum
these are
to
good
pay
walnuts. You're going to, oh, I love walnuts. And then you go read the FBI breakdown what that's code for.
What's
in
code for walnut?
damages
It means people
were
brown
the
skin.
Prime Minister Dr. Robin
Jesus
Sams by the Court
Christ.
of Appeal for slander. The radio station set up a fund which, according to reports in the past 5 years, had raised $29,000.
He discovered a bunch of it in Los Angeles. He was the head of the LA sector.
Meanwhile,
So
the Belgian
people are
Commission
gonna
Tuesday
hear
launched
this and
another
they
appeal
go,
to save the
"Oh,
radio
they're a
station
bunch
from
of
closing.
Pizzagate
Commission says the Prime Minister
These
has
guys are
become a
a bunch of
judgment creditor
Pizzagate
with a
There's
rapacious
an
attempt to obtain funds.
inclination
Able
to
to decide whether to get
automatically
money.
dismiss
And one of the ways to
them.
do
Let me be
that
clear.
is
Let
to
me
either
be clear.
liberate people himself
I'm on the
for
air
the goods
covering
of the judgment
50
debtor,
topics a
or
day.
if the
These
judgment debtor is carrying
emails
on
are
business,
coming out. I get contacted with one of my sources by people in the NYPD. I get sent documents, photos of their licensed law enforcement. I talk to these people, and they say, "Yeah, no, it's horrible. It's a bunch of pedophilia. You know, it's a bunch of child porn. It's all going to come out. It's tied to all these different groups." And I'm just like, okay. So I go on air and I say, "Listen, I got this from real NYPD and other sources." And then it's like, okay. So Eric Prince of Blackwater. Listen, I got this from still one of the biggest groups in the world.
Doesn't he run some sort of military operation in like Bahrain or something now, or Saudi Arabia or something?
The point is that he comes out and says,
UAE.
you can ask Q about it, he knows all about it. But the point is that all this happens, and he comes out in the news, okay, through the White House organ, Breitbart, that's basically from Trump's mouth, and says, yes, we've confirmed high-level pedophilia rings in the Clinton operation. We're going to bring them down. And so that's what all this is.
Why did Breitbart tweet about that in 2011? Do you remember that tweet?
Breitbart knew about it.
It came out.
Breitbart said, I'm going to bring out the biggest thing that's going to bring down the Democrats, and they poisoned him right here in California.
You think they poisoned him?
No, absolutely, they killed him.
What happened? I didn't even know how he died. I thought he died of a heart attack. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Are you laughing, fake laughing? Pull up the
No, I'm laughing at just, no, I know you're quoting the media.
I know. Pull up
Don't
the
choke me
Breitbart.
out, Joe.
I won't, buddy. You know I love you.
Anyway.
Pull up the Breitbart email or the Breitbart tweet, because it's a crazy
It turns out
tweet.
Joe knows all about this.
Well, the tweet is pretty insane. When you read it, you're like, wait, what the fuck is going on? Like, everybody, there's an instantaneous reaction that people have that
because
are
they're not
intelligent,
pedophiles.
right?
The
People that
average
aren't
person isn't a
pedophiles,
pedophile.
right? You're right. You're
So
right.
you tell me people are doing this to kids, you don't
Right,
believe
you're like, get the fuck out of here. That's nonsense. But when you tell people about the stuff that's been proven, the ones that have been proven, they don't account, they don't attach those.
I was on air saying, I'm told this by NYPD in like 3 different shows, and it's going to come out that Wiener's sending child porn. And it's in the news today.
Well, what they're saying, what they're accusing Wiener of, apparently, is sending sexually explicit text to an underage girl. That's what's against the law. So they're calling it child porn, but essentially he was sending pornographic text to a 15-year-old.
Yeah, well, I was told it's a lot more than that. What they're
Maybe
doing
it is just what
what
was
they're
in the
doing is
paper.
minimizing it because the higher ups are being told you don't let this out. Let me tell you, Wiener supposedly had tens of thousands of emails.
Wiener should be a fucking comedian, for sure. He's a freak. He's got real problems. He's a good communicator. I bet he's hilarious. Come on, don't you think?
All I know is I'm not saying even Wiener is a pedophile. All I know is, listen, we all know about Jerry Epstein, okay? And
I don't know about Jerry
that was
Epstein.
the Lolita Express. Just Google that. And
What is that?
Bill Clinton was like on 20 flights. First it was 7.
Oh, that's right.
To
Okay,
this
now I
pedophile
know what you're
island that
talking
has a
about. Yeah.
temple in it. And then he was also flying to this Middle Eastern country, this sheik that's an admitted pedophile with multi-million-dollar checks and Bill Clinton on a plane. And Bill Clinton was a known sexual predator. Okay, so all this stuff's going on. And so they start bringing up the lawsuit against Donald Trump, Jane Doe, claiming he's doing that.
Here it is. How John Podesta is a household name as world-class underage sex slave op, cover-upper, defending unspeakable drugs escapes me. Early on, did John Podesta imagine his baby NMFA would be covering up for underage sex ops and hate crimes against blacks? What they're saying is what is MFA? Apparently sending media messages.
Yeah, that's Soros, but also, guess who owns the pizza place? Who? For all this went on. It's Media Matters and a guy David Brock's boyfriend. And that is where they had major Democratic Party fundraisers, and then they had rock bands there. that gave live spoken word dissertations of the love of children. Yeah, I'm talking about guys like about how much they love children.
Have you seen this?
Yeah.
There's a video of them saying that. It was in comments.
So
why is it? It's a very, very bizarre subject. But why is this like so easy? Is this right here? You bring it up, Jamie? Sure. Okay, increase the volume. What are we listening to? What is that? That's super weird. First of all,
that's like comic ping pong.
Right. Anybody listening? Let's describe what that person looked like. They were wearing a wig, a blonde wig, and it was a guy.
Looks like a
transvestite, or a woman who just smoked every cigarette. It's one of the two. But this is the fact that was going on at that place seems really odd. But that sounds like someone ad-libbing, you know. We all have a preference. Is trying to be funny? That's almost like
no, the guys in the crowd saying it's
little boys.
It's more than it's all the artwork that was there.
Oh yeah, a lot of creepy artwork connected to that guy. A lot of creepy artwork. I mean, that's a fact. There's a lot of facts. So it's one of those things like
but
even,
I'm not
but even
saying
if you
they've
bring
done
up,
anything, and you're not saying that.
And I'm not either. That's what's really important.
I never even really covered this stuff. And then they had me on the news and also Swan going, they said these people were killing kids in a basement. They say, okay, Megyn Kelly went on and took a clip where I was talking about Hillary's funding jihadis and Obama back in the Arab Spring that killed tens of thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people, thousands of children, and how Al-Qaeda was putting kids, which is ISIS, into sex slavery. They edited that out and then cut it together on Fox News with me saying, and Hillary Clinton rapes and kills children in a basement at Ping Pong Pizza. They literally now edit audio, but I was able to go...
They changed your audio?
I was able to go find the day with video with what I really said and throw it back in their face.
Wow, that's really blatant. That's what, where's this? Can we watch this? Where is this that they did that?
Sure, I think
do you guys have the comparison of the two up?
Yeah, it's something like Megyn Kelly caught a giant lie against Alex Jones.
Try to find that. We should play that.
But listen,
that's,
I didn't mean
so
to get in here. I didn't mean to get in
First
here.
of all, Megyn Kelly's so pretty she'd say whatever the fuck she wants.
I think she looks like an old tranny.
I love her. Do you? Think she looks like an old tranny?
Yeah.
You're hilarious.
You like
I
old
love
trannies?
you. No, I don't like old trannies, but I think she's hot. You don't think Megyn Kelly's
No,
hot?
I just want to insult her because she's a globalist.
Oh, she's global.
Obviously, she's pretty. No, Joe, she's real ugly.
Do you think that she's moved over to NBC? Do you think she's going to change her tune now and go for the liberals?
NBC wants to be the, quote, new Fox News, so they'll be the new kind of Glenn Beck. I'm a conservative, but I hate conservatives and libertarians, and I'm going to speak for everyone, and I can decode it all. So she's going to go over there and be the conservative light and try to get them some ratings.
So it seems like NBC realizes that's where the money is. Is that what you're saying? Want to see how fake news is made from Megyn Kelly on Fox News. Did you find it, Jeremy? Okay, let's play it here. Here we go. Give us some volume. Pizzagate. Conspiracy Gate.
Megyn has many controversies due these days. It began with a tweet on October 30th, days after the FBI announced they'd be reopening an investigation into Hillary Clinton's emails. Someone on Twitter, whose name remains unverified but has several thousand followers, posted that new emails found on Anthony Weiner's computer confirmed that Hillary Clinton was involved in a pedophilia ring. The Twitter post included information from a Facebook user who stated, quote, "My NYPD source said it's much more vile and serious than classified material."
Farewell to the icons of yesterday's summit, such promise consigned to a derelict fate. Accomplishments hidden in bookshelves and cupboards, still absent is all that we meant to create. It's too late.
Okay, time's up. Hands down. Could be an insult. Thank you to you. No, really, all of you for helping donate over $25,000 to Teach for America. And now, albeit a bit late, here's something I've been promising you for quite a while. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Do you ever feel so paper thin, like a house of cards, one blow from caving in? Do you ever feel already very deep, 6 feet on the screen, but no one seems to hear a thing? Do you know that there's still a chance for you? There's a spark in you. You just gotta ignite the light and let it shine. Stone the night like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show them what you're worth. Make them go as you shoot across the sky. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, make it colors burst. Make them go You're gonna leave them all in You don't have to feel like a wasted space. You're original, cannot be replaced. If you only knew what the future holds after a hurricane comes a rainbow. Maybe the reason why all the doors are closed, so you could open one that leads you to the perfect road. Like a lightning bolt, your heart will glow, and when it's time, you know, you just gotta ignite the light and let it shine. Stone night like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show them what you're worth. Make 'em go as you shoot across the sky. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, make your colors burst. Make 'em go You're gonna leave them all in Boom, boom, boom. Even brighter than the moon, moon, moon. It's always been inside of you, you, you. And now it's time to let it through. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. You know, let them see what you're worth. This song has been my moral enemy for about 4 years now. I cannot and could not sing it. And I'm gonna go home and never think about this again. Thank you. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show them what you're worth. Make 'em go and shoot across the sky. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show them what colors burn. Make 'em go and die your cities again. Wasted space. You're original, and I'll be replaced. If you only You're a firework. You know, let them see what you're worth. Something I'm for. I could not say. And I'm gonna go home and never think about it again. Thank you. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show them what you're worth. Make them go. Cherry across the sky.
I believe S4 is a place of niceness and oneness where we enlightened beings live in peace. But I can see that the universe is a place of balance and that truthness must exist as well. My proposition is simple. We split the board in two halves. Light S4 and dark S4. Light S4 will produce memes and nice content, while dark S4 will hate on the flaws of both boards and raid the other board with constructive criticism every now and then. While we are at it anyway, I'll put some more thought into my theory of dividing 4chan into 7 heaven spheres.
Here, I don't have contact with Polaris. I'm technically not an employee due to the way I'm paid. I find we need to just leave the shit to rest, because I'm the only one who can. Things were no run. More and more episodes were having to be thrown out because they didn't live up to their own standards. This especially became a problem with Sonic 06, and people began to notice the episodes were farther and farther apart. Finally, we exploded on an episode of what I think was Sonic 06. Rick just started screaming at John and turned off the recording software. He kept saying that this was his career and that John needed to put in some actual fucking effort. John just looked shell-shocked, like he didn't see it coming at all. Rich told that after knowing I informed it. John started to joke about it pretty quickly. He said things like, well man, he needed to get that off of his chest. That and I just drank the and we all knew it was clear to me that Aaron was cosmically pissed off. When Aaron came back, John left and said feeling a little less pissy, buddy. But Aaron just fucking left him. He didn't say a word. He just fucking punched me right in the face. I sort of yelled in surprise or something because Aaron looked at me next, naturally. A single soul left my mouth before his fist, collided with my face too. I fell back into the wall and slumped down.
I believe S4 is a place of niceness and oneness where we enlightened beings live in peace. But I can see that the universe is a place of balance and that truthness must exist as well. My proposition is simple. We split the board in two halves. Light S4 and dark S4. Light S4 will produce memes and nice content, while dark S4 will hate on the flaws of both boards and raid the other board with constructive criticism every now and then. While we are at it anyway, I'll put some more thought into my theory of dividing 4chan into 7 heaven spheres.
I'm not so wrong. What did you just say? I ain't talking about yellow. I ain't talking about yellow. I want to clap. No! You stopped me from getting to a dark thing. You stop all on your own. You get all of the applause. Completely takes you out of the immersive level. Shit. kitchen party. I love the genuine shock that was on your face. I asked that earlier because you like how real it was. Yeah. Like you meant like in a hotel room, like in separate beds. Yeah. Or like just like you were staying over, just happened to be at someone else's house. It's like, oh. Yeah, that's what I meant. You've never spent us together, have we? I don't think so, but I'm hoping someday. Strategy in the game, gonna go upstairs, ball. Not bad. There comes a time when we must realize it's the best way. And that's John. We should have a conversation about that. And that's John. Because John won't go away. Don't you know what I'm talking about? Oh, follow me, set me free. This game somehow has persistent inside Adventure 2. Oh, okay. Whoa. Is it like control? I just don't know where I'm going. Like, how does this work? Oh, wow. We gotta replay that. That's amazing. Oh, it's amazing. I'm trying my best. He's gasping a little bit there. I'm really trying hard. John, what? Please enjoy. Okay, let's see. What? 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 Why? What? What? It's going to go, dude. It'll be great. I'm doing the backflip. I can't get out! Okay, why am I doing that? Oh, it's impossible. Oh, it's impossible. You gotta go for that. He's like, what are we doing, Miller? This one, we don't. Oh, Jesus.
I believe S4 is a place of ISIS and one where we enliven beings live in peace. But I can see that the universe is a place of balance and that we just must exist as well. My proposition is simple. We split the board in two halves. Light S4 and Dark S4. Light S4 will produce heat and ice content, while Dark S4 will hate on the flaws of both boards, and grade the other board with constructive criticism every now and then. While we are at it anyway, I'll put some more thought into my theory of dividing 4chan into 7 heaven spheres.
Run out from the house!
Shit! How much ass do you think Mega Man gets?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 asses?
7 asses.
What was that voice? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 asses.
7 asses.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you 7 asses.
Anyone ever come up to you? Anyone ever come up to you and say, hey, nice toots? Oh, not usually.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you 7 asses.
I thought you were presenting. I thought you resorted to noise.